The strongest smiles come from broken people. I am Monkey D. Luffy, and most people misunderstand strength. They think strength is never crying, never struggling, never feeling broken. But that's not strength. Real strength is smiling, after life gave you every reason not to. Because anyone can smile when everything is going right, when the dream is alive, when the people you love are beside you, when hope feels easy. But what happens when life takes those things away? What happens when the future becomes uncertain? When your heart feels empty? When pain becomes part of your daily life? That's where true character is revealed, because suffering changes people. Some become bitter, some become angry, some lose faith in themselves completely. And honestly, I understand why. Pain is heavy, not just physical pain, emotional pain, the kind that follows you into quiet moments, the kind that keeps you awake at night, the kind that makes you question whether continuing is worth it anymore. That pain breaks people, not because they're weak, because they're human. And sometimes life hits harder than anyone expects. The dangerous part isn't losing everything. The dangerous part is losing yourself afterward. That's what pain tries to do. It tries to convince you that hope is foolish, that trusting people is foolish, that dreaming again is foolish. And if you believe those lies, your spirit slowly disappears. That's why I chose a different path. Not because I never felt broken, because I refuse to let broken moments become my identity. I refuse to let suffering decide who I would become. That decision changed everything, because eventually I realized something powerful. Pain can take many things from you: comfort, confidence, people you care about. But pain cannot take your spirit, unless you hand it over willingly. That's why the strongest smiles come from broken people, because those smiles were earned through survival, earned through resilience, earned through standing back up when staying down would have been easier. A smile after suffering means something different. It says, I survived. It says, you wounded me, but you didn't destroy me. And that kind of smile is more powerful than most people will ever understand. Losing everything changes a person, not the loss itself, what comes after it. Because when life strips away what you depended on, you are left alone with one question. Who are you now? Most people never ask themselves that question, because comfort protects them from it. Success protects them from it. But pain? Pain forces the answer. When everything falls apart, your true character is exposed. Not the character you show the world, the real one. The version of you that exists when nobody is clapping. Nobody is helping. Nobody is coming to save you. That's where most people break, because they discover they built their identity on things that can disappear. Money, status, validation, relationships. And when those things vanish, they feel empty, lost, like a ship without a direction. I know that feeling. The feeling of staring into darkness and wondering how you're supposed to keep moving. The feeling of carrying pain so heavy that even breathing feels exhausting. That's the moment where life gives you two choices. Become a victim of your suffering, or become stronger because of it. Most people think strength appears during victory. No. Strength is born in the ruins, in the moments where your heart is broken. Your confidence is shattered. Your future feels uncertain, because that's where resilience is tested. Not when things are easy, when they're unbearable. That's why losing everything can become a strange gift. Because it forces growth. It strips away illusions, strips away ego, strips away everything fake. And what remains? The truth. Your true mindset. Your true courage. Your true spirit. That's when you discover whether your hope was real or only borrowed from good circumstances. My smile survived because it was never built on comfort. It was built on belief. Belief that pain is temporary. Belief that storms eventually pass. Belief that a broken chapter is not the end of the story. And once you truly understand that, something changes inside you. You stop fearing loss as much, because you realize, even if life takes everything away, it can never take the person you've become through surviving it. So now, you understand the real meaning behind the smile. It was never a sign that life was easy. It was proof that pain failed to win, because the strongest people are not the ones who never suffer. They're the ones who suffer and still choose hope. Still choose courage. Still choose to move forward. That's what makes them different. Life can take many things from you. Dreams, comfort, people you love. Years of effort. Sometimes it feels unfair. Sometimes it feels cruel. And sometimes it feels like the entire world is trying to break your spirit. But remember this, pain is a test, not a permanent home. Too many people build a house inside their suffering. They live there, stay there, become trapped there, and eventually, their pain becomes their identity. Don't make that mistake. You are more than your worst day, more than your biggest failure, more than your deepest wound. Your scars tell a story, not of destruction, of survival. Every painful chapter you survived proved something important. You are stronger than you thought, because you're still here, still breathing, still fighting, still standing. Think about how many battles you've already survived. Moments you thought would destroy you. Moments you thought you'd never recover from. Moments where hope felt impossible. Yet here you are. That alone is proof of strength. That's why I smile. Not because I never lost anything. Because I learned that losing everything and losing yourself are two different things. And as long as I refuse to lose myself, I can rebuild anything else. That's the philosophy. The world may break your plans. It may break your heart. It may break your expectations. But never let it break your spirit, because a strong spirit can rebuild a broken life again and again and again. So if life hurts you tomorrow, smile. Not because the pain isn't real, because your resilience is real too. Let your smile become a message to every hardship you've survived. A message that says, you took a lot from me, but you didn't take me. That's true strength. Broken, scarred, wounded, but still smiling, still believing, still moving forward. If life took away everything you worked for, everything you loved, everything you believed in, would you become bitter? Or would you find the strength to smile and rebuild? Comment. Broken but smiling.